Well, this is a bit weird. I'm immediately starting stream without a setup or anything like that because I'm streaming 10 minutes late or something like that because I had to render a video and I started the rendering a bit late. So I guess I'm just going to sit around and shoot the shit for a little bit. Best and things don't join. We need to change this to beard lovers. Why do I like why do I like Incorporated so much? I don't know why I like the the name Incorporated so much. It's just a I don't know, man. It's a nicety. Yeah, I think it comes from me playing what is it called? It comes from me playing it's basically not even noticeable. I like being orange. We have an actual beard. Holy, we have a beard, dude. The character's coming together. Look at that. That is some god-awful hairdo. What the hell is that? It's a mullet bin. One bun nearly isn't enough. Dude, what the fuck is that? I wish I could change the armor, but I know... Wait. Can you not change the armors of the classes? That is... I don't know how much I like that. Maybe later they'll add in some class customization or anything like that, but that is immediate dislike for whatever the hell that is. Anyway, yeah, we're here playing Roguing the Core, dude. We are 100% going to do that, dude. Why does there so many loadout options? Wait, does the loadout options also exist over in the loadout? No. It's only for accessories. Why is that a thing? I don't... That seems a bit weird to me. That actually seems a bit weird. Anyway, do we have some enhancements to spend as well while we're sitting around waiting? I guess I could open up the lobby. We're going to be playing some Hazard 3 today because I don't feel like doing Hazard 4 because I feel like not a lot of people are going to be playing Hazard 4. See, look, there's already one, but I'm not joining that lobby. I don't want to play on ping. So we're gonna just be playing on Hazard 4, and we're gonna be trying to do, like, depth 5s. Not necessarily depth 6 or anything, or, excuse me, level 5 facilities and all that. Alright, let's, we already have Nimble 4, so let's change this all to Nimble 4, wherever the hell Nimble is in this god-awful list. Where is it? I really don't like this list at the moment. I think it should be drop downs or something, but I know this is an alpha, so it is what it is. They call me Captain Milk, if you understand that reference. Let's get healthy as well, or at least try to get healthy as well. The safe fall distance plus 50% is really nice. I can see that being actually useful a ton. Do I think it's more useful than any of these? I think depends on who's asking. We have Deadeye 4? Yeah, we have Deadeye 4. This is all fine. I think I'm going to switch it to Nimble on Spotter, because I don't think I care about hitting weak points all too much. This, however, Cushion 4 would be wonderful. Cushion is a C, so it should be here. Technical reload, Nimble 3. Let's change Nimble 4. Ammo pouch. Did I get ammo pouch 4? I think I did at some point. Ammo pouch 4. You have ammo pouch? How about you? You? Yes, you have ammo pouch 4. I don't really understand why there is so many different tiers of enhancements whenever I could just be running all enhancement level. Why is this this one? Why is it 1 instead of 2? Do I not have 2? Do I actually not have 2? That would be funny if I don't. Where is 2 anyway? This is 1. This is the second tier. It's off in its own little corner. That's why I don't. It's only four more armor over this, so it doesn't really matter. Why do I have so much armor on Guardian? Uh, your guess is as good as mine, brother. Your guess is actually as good as mine because it doesn't really matter how much armor you have in this game. It's basically just used for like flux conduit. It does reduce damage a decent bit. I don't think it really matters all too much, but then again, it could matter. Do I take resilience on retcon? I don't play retcon a lot, so I don't know what you take for enhancements. Where the hell is healthy? There it is. Healthy 1, healthy 2. Do I have healthy 3? No, I do not have healthy 3. And then take trigger discipline 4. Unstoppable? Do we start carrying unstoppable? Unstoppable could be good. I don't think I care. Running blades also might be good. Getting all this up, like stacking the hell out of it, could be fantastic, going real fast. The problem is that unless you're with a bunch of people who are also doing running blades. Wait, do they change Bosco to Cooper here? Yeah, it's a different drone. Bosco is DRG. Cooper is Reclaimer related. So it doesn't actually change anything. I mean, Cooper shoots rockets automatically. That's the only thing. That's the only real difference between the two. And also is worse off base, but you know, you can upgrade Cooper to be better technically. It comes at a cost of a U not being better. Now do we have everybody? Because that's everybody. That looks to be about correct. I've been trying to get Falconer up to level 20 so I can start giving synergy to other people, but I have to level those people up. The only one that's currently promoted here is Slicer, which what does promotions do in this game? What does promotions do in this game? What's your favorite class in Rogue Core? I don't think I have a favorite class. Slicer is the first one promoted, so it's like Slicer, Spotter, Guardian, because these are the classes that I think are the most balanced, and then Retcon and Falconer I think are unbalanced. Has the potential to be more replayable than DRG. It just depends. This is an alpha game. I am enjoying it a lot. The primary gameplay loop is good, but there is some definite lack of variety that DRG has over Rogue Core at the moment. But I will say it is still an alpha. The variety could come because, you know, DRG has been out for almost a decade at this point. So, of course, a game that's going to be updated for, you know, 10 years is going to have a lot more variety and a lot more stuff to do than a game that has been in development for maybe like a year or two. I don't actually know how long they've been working on Rogue Core, and I'm not going to go up and look at that. Look at the space rig up there. I don't like how the space rig is not... The space rig is weird. The games don't connect each other in that, and also, according to this map, we shouldn't be able to see the space rig, since the space rig is right there. And the space rig is geo-locked, or orbital locked, so it's always looking at the same place. So they got it correct here. But the ramrod should also be geo-locked to here, since you can always see it in DRG. Equip a Bosco instead of Cooper, and then have an immediate better drone to start with, because Bosco has upgrades automatically. Seems to have already done more than DRG had back in 2018. I mean, 2018 was when DRG... What was 2018? Was that whenever it first released, or whenever it first released, like... let's go back into update history real quick. 1.0. So... Update 30 going 1.0. That was May 13th, 2020. Was 1.0, and that was new promotion tiers, prestige assignments, some biome changes, and a bunch of like hot fixes and stuff. It was, and the second soundtrack. Back in 2018 was whenever it went live, like in open alpha or early access. That's whenever it first came up, and that was back in alpha launch. Added Bosco, magma cores, yeah. It was a time, and that was Legacy Edition. I've played Legacy Edition, but yeah, Rogue Core has a lot. Yeah, Rogue Core has a lot over it. I mean, you can just tell the devs have the devs have definitely got better at making games over the years, because this is the space rig. You can already feel that it's at least decently polished. This right here is absolutely cool to look at. That right there, infinitely better than the drop pod hull in Deep Rock Galactic. But I have no idea how much time it took them to design this as well. This could be, like, have been cooking up over a while. And then the promotional hall mock-up, we can walk over... I can't fucking see. Oh, it's just a hull? It's just a hull. It's just a hull? It used to be open, and you could walk into it. But yeah. And then the core spawn look all fantastic and all that. So it's just their first game, and then compared to their second game of what they're making. Okay, well, we're just gonna get going. If this is a solo game, then, like, whatever. I don't actually care. Need me a double barrel shot gauntlet class? Yeah, I absolutely. There is, what is it, from RoboQuest, the Commando, who has the wrist-mounted shotgun. That would be good. I mean, it would start clashing with the Guardian, because the Guardian also has a wrist-mounted shotgun, technically. I could show you very quickly. From DRG in early alpha, they had different throwable lights. Yeah. I mean, I did 3 videos on the Legacy version of the game, and it's very different here. Absolutely. And also, they have a lot of base things to work with, because they're taking some assets from Deep Rock Galactic and putting them into Rogue Core. Like, this is just this whole biome. They didn't have to design this biome or anything like that. They just, okay, we need to make it parameters to have this set of, like, dense bio mixed with a bunch of DRG structures and all that. So, because they are in the same engine or whatever, or same world, they have a lot of assets that they've probably made throughout the years. Because we have no idea how much we haven't seen over the years of what just got scrapped and what could be. I usually will take the mac and cheese gun, the Belt Storm, but I think today we're going to be going with the Mag Blaster, since I don't play with it enough. I could also go with the Shock Striker. I think I haven't played with the Shock Striker, actually, so let's go with that. And then there's no contest there. Of course, there is actually a contest. Do I want something better for events, which is the drills, or do I not want anything for events, which is the anti-grav? The sticky grenade sounds like the one that doesn't blow my ears out, so I'm going to be taking that one. But yeah, this class technically has a shotgun already. Is it a good shotgun? Is it like an actual full-on, like, bang? No, it's not, but it is still a shotgun. What the hell is shooting at me? Go away. That didn't kill him. That also didn't kill him. He's also not shooting at me, so, you know, he's trying to, but he's too high in the ceiling to properly shoot me. Thank you, REPD. I'm so glad that in both games, both these stupid drones can get in my way. That is absolutely stupid, even if it's flying, dude. I forgot that you can't have your gauntlet out. We're gonna have a little bit of issues taking care of all the core spawn, but unfortunately we are also Guardian, so it kinda doesn't matter. Because I can just do this and now the thing runs away. Anyway, it is JK044, JK044, 0445, LK0445, LK0445, alright. Listen, man, I have to speak that aloud even whenever I'm sitting alone in my room. Do you think any of these new weapons might make it to DRG? Would be nice to have some new guns. That is 100% a possibility that the devs have talked about. It is a lot easier to add in guns to Rogue Core than it is in DRG, because in DRG you have to design the frameworks. There's like so many different frameworks. Reload speed, ammo carried. Ammo carried could be nice. We can also take a little bit of a salvo out. Let's go shotgun build for this. Let's start building into shotgunning, because that sounds like a fun thing. But it's a lot easier to add guns into Rogue Core because they don't have to do frameworks, they don't have to do mod trees, they don't have to do overclocks or anything like that. They just can, oh, let's make a taser gun. Here you go. Here's the taser gun. We have the idle animation. There goes your finger. And that's it. That's all she wrote for this gun. And then, like, they have to design maybe some workbench upgrades, and that's it. So, guns that I can definitely see being added into DRG naturally is maybe, like, the Mag Blaster. When you get a DRG weapon, you can definitely tell it's a DRG weapon, as it just feels a lot different to the other weapons of its category. Plus 25% crit chance and crit damage for 5 seconds after scoring a critical hit. I guess we're going crit build as well. I don't have any natural... What the fuck is this? What is that, dude? Is that 2 of them, or is that just 1 of them? I don't also know if, God, I wish I was Spotter now. Because that's just a 25% more damage. And also is a chance to, you know, make even more. That's a first upgrade, too. Holy. I was expecting it, like, some common thing. Can the REPD, I know this is my own issue, just not sit there? What's the event on this level, actually? I forgot the bio booster. Oh my god, we are losing it. The event is this. Can we get... I think I'm just gonna go get the bio booster, and then I'm gonna start that. But this is... There's not that much on this level, so... It's fairly easy. I'm glad they got rid of Molly for Rogue Core and replaced it with Ellis. It's more of a thing of that we're reclaimers. Ellis is trying to process the Expionite into usable things, and also Molly doesn't fit this game. Absolutely does not fit, because Molly's very slow, and you're on a massive time crunch in this game. I really do think they could speed up the timer. I think does going on different depths make the timer... Pardon me. Those going on different depths... I think there's a leech there, was there not? Am I losing it? I think I might be losing it. There's a bunch of core spawn coming in as well. How am I going to make the shotgun build work? Because at some point, the shotgun build starts falling off because it doesn't deal enough damage. Damage has a 15% chance to stun, and area damage leaves an aftermath AoE. We can try that. This does work with the sticky grenade, so the sticky grenade is going to start doing absolute wonders today. Do I need ammo? Is there an ammo supply in the room with the... There is. Alright. So, if you were wondering, people can late join me right now. It is, while you are in the first level here, people can late join, and then once I move on off to the second level is when late joining stops. Alright, that is directly on me, brother. Where is the event? It's this thing over here. It's also in a decent place. There is no rift gates over here, so the bugs are only going to be coming from there. We're going to need some cooldown at some point That's directly on me. Okay, that's a little bit exceedingly weird. That's dealing 76 per tick. That's pretty good, honestly. If it wasn't a core spawn Clamorhead, oh my god, dude. Okay, listen, man. Can you just toss the fucking things? Okay, maybe I have done some bad things in my life, and that is why we are facing a bunch of Clamorheads, dude. Clamorheads are, at the moment, not very poggies when they can spawn literally right next to you. This is kinda hell. I also think Guardian has one of the better abilities, since it has 2 uses on it. Or, excuse me, it has a utility and a damage option, when most abilities just have a straight-up damage option. I don't know why I'm missing so much, let's be honest. I need that to deal more damage. So, like, more projectiles or something like that. I also probably could take Stunning Reload. Or something like that. I guess I should have taken damage has a 15% chance to stun the enemy. Just... Why are you landing there? That's not where I called you, brother. Okay. Snapfire Extraction doesn't do anything, because I don't have a fast-firing weapon, so it's just Sweet Surrender right now. Because that one at least procs consistently. Another Sweet Surrender? That's... I think it's just another Sweet Surrender. Weak point hits also reducing the cooldown would have been nice as well. I'm not too sure if it works, if Snapfire Extraction works with the... Oh, I forgot to get ammo. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll get full ammo next time, and I believe I can, unless the correspond Clamorhead absolutely ruins my life. Yeah, that guy. I don't think I'm gonna have any actual problems with this right now. It's kind of weird streaming and playing Rogue Core, because a lot of the time I will just sit silent for Rogue Core because there's not really much to talk about. It is... Okay. Okay. It is... Yeah, you know what? That weak point hit could have been really nice. Because I am... Get in the zone, dude. I'm terrified, dude. That weak point hit could have been very nice. Dude, this weapon is terrible in my hands. It's a fine weapon. It's just not very good whenever the person themselves can't aim for absolute garbage. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. The cup on my desk doesn't have any ice in it. That's awful, dude. This is a 5-1. We do have Clamorheads on this mission. This luck upgrade is what I'm looking at. We do have Clamorheads already on the mission. And that means Clamorheads are going to be even more of a problem. They already dealt 1 billion damage to me anyway. But it is the very first risk vector. And we already have 1 legendary. Let's see how many legendaries we can get. Let's see. If we can get more in the zone, or... I think a faster firing weapon would be wonderful for in the zone. Our current weapon, absolutely not it, brother. For in the zone gaming. How long does in the zone last? I wish I can look at my build in this loading screen. I wonder if there's any technical limitations that make it so that it's very hard to look at people's build in the loading screen. Okay, let's see. Build in the zone for 5 seconds. That is... Yeah, okay, so we need to get rid of the shock charger and go into a different weapon. Like a lead storm would be very good. Decker would be... The mac and cheese gun that I was going to take, the mag blaster would be very good here. A bunch of weapons would be a lot better than the one that I am currently using. which is kind of sad, to be perfectly honest with you. I was really looking forward to having a build dedicated to using this thing. But that's the nature of whatever the hell I'm playing. Did I just get shocked from the wire, dude? I think I did just get shocked from the wire. Explosion shots, which is honestly probably really good, because the... Thank you, Cooper. The arc weapon does direct damage naturally. It kind of is an anti-synergy with the aftershocks if I do go for a high rate of fire weapon, because they won't have very, very high damage. But with this weapon, it is we have the DRG surveyor drones. I think this is a 2-hit terrain, right? It'll be fine. It's not 3-hit. Alright, let's see. Sweet Surrender again. I think we can stop taking Sweet Surrender and just go for Fish in the Barrel, which is just more damage against stun targets. If we grab the thing that makes creatures stun for a little bit, that would be very good. So, Fish in a Barrel is probably what it is. It's also one of the few... God, that is so loud. It's also one of the few... You're not dead, huh? It's one of the few commons that can increase damage, just naturally. So I already think it's pretty good. Are you for certain that you're not dead yet? Oh, that's a different one. Well, now it's dead. Get out of here. Can't wait to be laser beamed into non-existence. Alright, where did they land? Somewhere over here. There's 2 of them on the ground. I wish I could play with you, but I have it cracked and multiplayer doesn't work apparently. Okay, so they're both over here. It's already on torrent. I mean, it's a highly anticipated game, and a bunch of people aren't actually getting into it. So I can see why it would be cracked already. All right, where is this? It's up here, dude. Imagine if I took drills. Just imagine for a second if I took drills. Can I help all of you? Is that it? Sweet Surrender being absolutely goated, as always. Did we already have the bio booster on this map? I think we did, so I don't need to worry about this. We just need to worry about the workbench right now. Poison Aura, which is fine. Weak point hits reduce active ability and power attack by 10% based on damage dealt. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. We just need to get more critical chance. And then In the Zone can start... I mean, In the Zone already probably procs really nicely as well. Or at least consistently at this point. And then go over here. Lord, dude. I was expecting to play with a few people. I would say this game is a very different vibe, whether you're solo... I mean, it's just exactly like how DRG is that you're looking for different... You get different upgrades whenever you're with people. You get different, it's not all just like, hey, I need to go fast. It is, I need to, like, wait on different people. That's a fucking Clamorhead. That's literally supersonic speeds. This is gonna suck, isn't it? Please get stunned and die, please. That is really gonna go well whenever I have to deal with so many different Clamorheads at any given point. Alright, is this done yet? We're gonna assume that Clamorhead isn't here. Actually, he's... Okay, Ellis. Why is it landing here, brother? Get me out of here. You know what? Get me out. There goes all of my armor. Because the Clamorhead bit me. Alright, well, that's, this is going well. Where are we going? Going over here. I also feel like the swarms don't matter as much as they could. I'm being chased by a Clamorhead, aren't I? That is not... I thought I had drills out. I don't know why I'm thinking about drills. God, they hurt so much. Luckily, Sweet Surrender has my back. Yeah, I don't know why it stuck onto something that's not even in my vision. I don't know what it was sticking onto. I assume Ellis has a massive hitbox whenever it comes to being shot through or anything like that. That's the data terminal. I'm going to hope that all the creatures aren't just going to follow me. Stunning an enemy reduces your ability and power attack cooldown by 20%. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then mining speed is also fantastic. I don't know if Cooper hitting a creature, the data terminal is actually right there. I wonder if I can do the data terminal before UTT 7, not that one. UTT 743. Get me the hell out of here. Is Aftershocks doing any significant damage? I don't think so. But it is also only one of them. It's dealing 0 damage every once in a while. That is always what you want, isn't it? How's my ammo supply doing? It's going well. Okay. It is completely fine. Next one is VQT7. VQT743? Nope. That's not it. QT743. Alright. And then we can get to know where the bio booster is, and also the last DRG drone. I don't like how loud that thing is. There is a leech behind me. I'm going to ignore the hell out of that leech. I don't think we can get... Don't fall down. Don't fall all the way down. Don't... God bless. Okay. We can absolutely get this. We have to go get the workbench as well at some point. Where are you looking at? You're looking at me is where you're looking at. Can you stop moving for half a second? Thank you. And now we have to go get this. There is going to be a swarm. I don't have any armor. Joke's on you. I'm Guardian. I can get armor. Good job. We still need to get the workbench, and we have to do it during a swarm. Luckily, Cooper can just mine this out for me. So it's not that bad of a... This is why I like a high rate of fire gun. Why are you here? I didn't realize that there was edge stalkers on this. I thought it was just going to be... God, walking through creatures is just not a viable option like it is in DRG. They just attack way too quickly. Okay, Cooper's back. I don't know if he got done with this, though. I don't want to be down here. Luckily, I do have a recharge here. Hi, what's going on? Do you want to not be here? Melee attacks stun enemies for 1.5 seconds, or boom, you're dead. Boom, you're dead is probably really good. I can't speak Russian, is the thing. I cannot speak Russian, so I don't know what's happening. Okay, boom, you're dead's really good. Yeah, that's right, there was a leech here. That's right. I forgot about that. The workbench is here as well. I think Boom You're Dead used to not work, but then they did manage to fix it at some point. So now it is definitely one of the better green upgrades that you can get. Alright. We need to leave. Did we even do the event? Oh, did we even do the event? What do you think you spent a lot of your time on this mission doing, dude? Voltaic Stubby SMG. That is not really what I wanted, but it is something that I will take now, because it does proc the in the zone a lot more often. We just need to get some rate of fire stuff on it, and then it'll be really good. It's also another electric weapon. So we still have a lot of good stuff. Wait, does that actually proc? Okay, no, it's It's the Aftershock thing that I have that is now significantly worse, but it's not like it was doing all too much anyway. It's mostly just going to be for boom, you're dead. We're also almost at the red zone. I'm here for some steamed rogues. I thought we were having... Do you know how often I think of that skit? The answer is fairly often for whatever reason. We don't need a resupply. We can get one on the next level. We're also Guardian, so it really doesn't matter. I really shouldn't be going for this Expionite. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You're worrying too much. Especially if, Why is there a leech there, dude? Especially if the elevator breaks down, we will probably be fine. You know what also is worse, because we have Stubby? Boom, you're dead is also worse. I kind of forgot about that one. But, boom, you're dead might... God. Weird seeing DRG weapons with new sprint animations and whatnot. The weapons just feel incredibly bouncy in Rogue Core. I think it's just due to how they're doing the new movement stuff. Are we sure that this game is real at the moment? Like, they're... He's right next to me, isn't he? Oh my god, dude. That is a bit awful. He should die to the Aftershock if he doesn't just, you know, wander out of it, because he is 50% movement speed. Clamorhead, which is awful. Dude, in the zone is just constantly procced. It's such a good legendary. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't know if it is a good legendary, because I don't know how much damage I would be dealing without it. Alright, we need to be very careful about the... Yeah, that one. That guy. Right there. Get me out of here. Oh my god. I hear a weird noise. Look at a nightmare creature, dude. What a fucking time. It could be a heavy weapon crate. Heavy weapon crate would be pretty good. I know that we just switched out our weapon. But a heavy weapon crate would be pretty good if we get, like, Thunderhead or something. Because Thunderhead procs the direct damage, dealing 25% more damage and an AoE around it, and it already has an AoE. Of course, Aftershock stonks are just, like, going down into the drain, but that's usual Aftershock stonks. It's only really good with your grenade. I'm so excited for Rogue Core, dude. I'm excited to have to pay money for Rogue Core later, whenever the beta ends. I'm excited to do that after playing it for a while, but that's just like, if they give a free copy out to everybody who was already a part of the alpha, like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, they're not making money. I wonder how much money they have sunk into Rogue Core already, and that's like people's paychecks and all this. Like, how much money has this game soaked up? Just armor, I guess. Damaging an enemy applies +1 of -2 for 10 seconds. That could be good, but I don't think it matters. We are a Guardian. We have Guardian things. Getting a little bit more armor could make other things good. What was that? Armor stand, alright. I want to get this thing over here so I can know where I'm going. Doesn't tell you where the event is, but the event usually is fairly easy to see. UH945? Good job, me. UH9964. UH9964. HH90. HH90. 54. Good job, me. Absolutely good one. Alright, where the hell are we going? The heavy weapon crate is all the way at the end by the elevator. Alright. I think that's the first time I've failed one of those in a while, dude. Mostly because in multiplayer, I just let somebody else do it. And then in single player, I only really do it if it's in the first room. If it's in the second, it's a maybe I do it or not. We're already in the 200s. How many upgrades do I have? A few? How many upgrades does it take to get to 200? Does it increase by 20 or 30 per? I don't actually remember. Also, I keep looking down at REPD and Cooper and thinking that's a new player coming in. Also, REPD, what a fucking movie. that's all I have to say about it. Like, what a freaking movie it is to exist in this time frame. Have anybody else seen that movie? It is, so it's about a cop dying in the line of work or something. He dies. I think it's, who is the cop? I don't actually remember the actor's name. But anyway, it is, damage has a chance to stun for 1 second is really good here. So I'm going to take it over Aftershock. Even though that stacking Aftershock might be good, the damage stunning and getting back my ability is really good. Actually, can I stun bugs and get my ability back? Yes, I can. Forgot about that. Ryan Gosling. It's Ryan Gosling. That's right. I didn't realize it was him. But the movie was just very, very bland. It wasn't bad. It was just, it existed. And then somehow they made a 2. It's about a cop dying and then having to deal with, like, bullshit spirits in the afterlife. Apparently, the afterlife has cops as well. Okay, it's that event. I just looked over and saw it. It, like, what the, is this hell? There's cops and robbers and shit. You're not even safe. It just feels like real life again. What's the point of it all? I'm gonna take Salvo Augmenter again, just to get more projectiles in the thing. Okay, so we can go do this. This might be a little bit awful to deal with, because we have to do this garbage and have to throw it at the correct thing. I don't even think the anti-grav thing is helping. Unless there's a... actually, I know what I'm doing here. I'm going to try and get all of them onto this, because I think they will walk onto it. Come on, man. You all want to come here. You all want to walk onto this, right? Come on, man. There's a bunch of you. Come on. We're almost there. We're at 45. I'm in hell. We're almost getting there. I think this is a fucking stop doing what I'm doing. Okay. Wait, okay. I understand. I won't do that anymore. We were this close to making it work, dude. We were actually this close. Just, you know. Oh, what I wouldn't give. How much ammo do we have? We have plenty of ammo. Alright. Did we already grab the workbench? We did. Okay, let's just do this event normally. Green Lantern is peak Cape Slob, but also Reynolds is not Ryan Gosling. I think Ryan Gosling has a problem now where everybody sees him and they just see him as the Deadpool role, kind of like what happened to Adam West now. But the problem is like, oh yeah, we want Ryan Gosling in the movie now. But it's like, he's been typecast for the sarcastic asshole or whatever. And it's just, he's always playing the sarcastic guy in every single movie that he plays, like, or Free Guy. Free Guy was alright, honestly. Like, spicy food. Dude, I don't I think I wiped all memory of the REPD, to be honest. Alright. If we did this, and then did the swarm, I think we would have gotten it. If we just slightly upgraded my tactic for it, we could have absolutely had it. I love this event just because you can do silly stuff like that. Also, I never kicked the barrel over there, dude. What the fuck is this, dude? We have the luck upgrade, yeah. Oh, absolute stonk gaming, dude. We have the luck upgrade, yeah? You're mistaking Ryan Gosling with Ryan Reynolds? Okay, who the fuck is... Who are these people? Hold up. Ryan Gosling. Who's Ryan Gosling? Ryan Gosling. I've never seen this man in my life. Oh, he's the dude. He's like the dude bleeding out in the snow in Blade Runner. Okay. How many of these movies have I seen by Ryan Gosling? Let's see. None of them. Absolutely none of them. I haven't seen a Ryan Gosling movie. No wonder I'm mistaking him for Ryan Reynolds. I meant to watch Drive, I never did. He's in the freaking Notebook, dude? Okay. Are we going max damage barrage? Oh, we're freaking trying, dude. We are trying to get this into the stratosphere, dude. Yeah, he's John Blade Runner. He is John. I don't know famous people's names. Oh, dude. Like, there's a very few amount of celebrities that I actually know, and it's usually because I dislike them enough to avoid the movies that they're in. You haven't seen Blade Runner? No, I have not seen any Blade Runner. I have not seen the original Blade Runner way back in... When was the original Blade Runner, actually? Let's as I stop the stream just to go look at Blade Runner. Blade Runner. It's a 2082 film. I thought it was like 2029, or not 2000, 1990s. I thought it was that, but it's early 80s, actually. It is also Harrison Ford, peak cinema, dude. I really should watch it. I have a feeling I would absolutely enjoy the hell out of it. All right, we have to... Dude, I will never get used to the camera heads having that far of reach where I can turn around and look directly at them. All right, pardon me, everybody. I need to go do something that's very important right now, and that is called not being together with you. Is it actually up there? Did I already get the workbench and everything? Yes, it is just this going at it and brain melting. Like, a lot of the popular 80s movie... Okay, Thunderhead. We take Thunder... We could also take Deep Core. Deep Core could be fun, but it's not very good with the legendary that we have. So I think it's just autocannon, and we... just hope to Carl that everything is nice to us. I was thinking about taking PGL because of reloading trick existing, and reloading trick would be pretty good. Our second shot would deal an insane amount of damage. Alright, what was I looking for? I was getting this barrel. Both are good. The OG is impressive considering the time. It's a vibe, dude. I just don't have, like... The problem is, with watching movies nowadays, is usually I'm sitting alone in my... I'm usually watching movies alone just because the relationship doesn't like sitting down for long times to watch movies. And then, when we do go watch movies, we don't actually have the disc or anything, so we have to go watch it on like a streaming site, and then it has ads and all sorts of garbage. It's definitely a time. Dude, Thunderhead's really good in Rogue Core. Like, out of all the base DRG weapons, Thunderhead has the biggest glow up of all of them. The other biggest glow up would be PGL, just because you're not sacrificing any damage to get an element on PGL, and that just makes PGL fantastic. Actually, just genuinely fantastic. Still a 5-second reload though, which doesn't matter all too much. I think it is 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, and 4 Mississippi. Yeah, that's a 5-second reload probably. I wouldn't know. I didn't. All right, we have oh, wonderful. As soon as I use my stun barrage too, that is kind of cringe. Dude, we get so much. Look at the ability thing go like stonking, dude. It is absolutely going up into the stratosphere, dude. I guess I could take a. Just absolutely blast that. Gets something, asked if she missed anything. I feel that. There's just points in time where the movie, like, unclicks from me. And that's mostly happens, like, when ads happen, it doesn't help it at all. What thing are we in? Are we in, I wish I could see. We are on the... We're going to the 3rd level. I think this is a 5th level or a 4th level. I don't remember. This might be good. I don't know if it matters. Okay, we're going on to the 4th level, and we have to go to the 5th level. Okay. I understand what's happening here. I wish I had, like, a stage, like, what stage it is on the other side. It's just also a fact that we like different movies as well. Some of the Studio Ghibli movies have been fantastic, but I mostly like horror movies and suspenseful movies. The relationship is like, so there's no telling what the relationship will like, to be perfectly honest. It doesn't keep to one genre all too much. Standing still increases better red sugar. I think it's just better red sugar for more gaming. I wish I would have gotten any weak point, or excuse me, critical chance in this build, but sometimes the RNG giveth, sometimes the RNG taketh, and in this current moment, the RNG has giveth, and then it is taken away. For my penance for getting a legendary on the first stage, I have removed anything that would be good with the legendary. Which is fine. Doesn't really matter. Let's just go Aftermath to have some silly things. Because now instead of... I don't know if Aftermath is actually going to do anything, but you know what? It could be fun. Is this the newest build? If so, what's new? It is the newest build of Rogue Core. The thing that is new is the elevator now breaks down. Some of the perks got changed and shifted around and nerfed and buffed accordingly. There is a new boss. There's 2 new bosses, technically. But one of them is only available through the cheat menu, and at the moment, the cheat menu doesn't exist in this build. There is a hole here. That's nice. Retcon got changed a little bit. Retcon lost the... So, Retcon's ability is you create a time fluctuation or whatever the hell, and then you can go back to that point when you activated the ability at any point, and if you went down, you would automatically go. The change is, if you go down, you would automatically go back. It is now, instead of that, you actually have to not take billions of points of damage. There's probably a few other things. Oh, there's a new element as well. There's radioactivity instead, which is, if you've played with the... What is it called? Blistering Necrosis. It is exactly that. Rogue hole, dude. The hole has been rogued. We have roguing into the core. Is there anything over there? There's a camera. There's a camera, I guess. Oh, and there's the event for this stage as well, so... where is the event for this stage? Also, get rid of those guys, because that will absolutely insta-kill me. Is it just 2 of these? I think it's just 2 platforms, which is going to go really, really quickly. How many platforms do I actually like on this thing? I think I like more platforms, just so it feels a little bit better. There's 3 somewhere, apparently. I don't know where the 3rd one is. Can I see the 3rd one? The answer is no, I cannot see the 3rd one. It has to be in the hall. No, it's over there. Okay. All right, I have to know how much damage does this do. Bosco, can you somebody please come here? It's doing 6 damage. I have Aftershock 2. It should be doing 200. God bless, dude. This is why you don't go into Aftershock stonks, dude. They fall onto the ground. I will assume it's the sticky nade has to hit a creature to do an insane amount of damage. I was gonna say something about going rogue in the hole. You're gonna hold your tongue? Are you sure you're gonna hold your tongue, brother? I'm the worst human being around whenever it comes to this shit. Oh, we have stonks. It's doing 51 damage per tick. I don't think that's worth 2 bio boosters to do 51 damage per tick. That is kinda awful. Melee critical hits. Sure, we might not get any value from it, but we might be able to. Okay, what haven't we gotten out of this stage? We've gotten the bio booster. Workbench, I think, is what we're missing. So there's not that much in this next hallway. There's probably like a few barrels we can kick and maybe a resupply. Not that the resupply is going to matter, because the resupply over... God. What the hell is this, dude? What is this? Why is it like that? Oh my god. That's some range that they have, the core spawn. Oh yeah, and the core spawn Clamorhead's got a increase to their... I just tried to toss a shield but down, by the way. I pressed the 4 button and looked at the ground to throw a shield. That is how much gunner brained I am in at the moment. I have autocannon. Absolutely, I should have a shield. Oh, it's the data terminal as well. Sure, I can go deal with the data terminal. It should be completely easy to do. We have BH6751. BH6751. Hey, you know what's funny? 67. SH5761, which is this one. Yep, there is the workbench over here. Is it up? One of these days, I'm gonna say something really bad and just get demonetized for it forever. It'll be, when that day comes, it'll be a funny day in hell. It will be an absolute funny day in hell, because it's not when or if, it's not if it happens, it's more likely when it happens. Because, dude, I say some things. Oh, it'll be funny. And then I'll just keep streaming afterwards, because I don't care, unless I get freaking banned, but that's unlikely. That one is definitely... Hey, it does damage now. That one is unlikely. I don't say that terrible things. Seems like every class has their own... Oh, yeah. That's a change that I will 100% have overlooked already, but yeah, every class has their own nice UI that corresponds to how they play, because we have two main abilities. Both of them are big and impressive. Everybody else kind of has the smaller abilities, but every single one is nice and flavorful as well. Like Retcons is a time screen or whatever the hell. All right, we can go get a resupply. We don't need a resupply, do we? I don't think we do. We can go get the elevator things because we are Guardian. We are very good at holding down a position. That does a lot of damage, doesn't it? There's a Clamorhead there. Clamorhead, can you please? It's so. I feel like Clamorheads are going off of Praetorian AI, or something is going wrong with their AI because they have such a long reach on their attack that they're trying to predict me or something. I'm not entirely too sure what's happening with their AI. Also, I did not know about the spotter until you stumbled upon my channel. You didn't know that how many classes were in the game. There's definitely a few. How am I still activating this ability? That's right, I stun a billion creatures per second. That's why I still have this ability going. I don't want to stand here. Is he okay? Are we okay, dude? God bless. There's so many creatures. And this is why it's better to invest into the, what is it, the repulsor field than the shotgun ability, because the repulsor field is a lot better when you have a good gun, and it's more likely the further and further on your run is, you're gonna have a decent gun. Of course, the shotgun ability is still good. At minimum, it's good. Maybe it's just I have tried to put into a lot of damage, and my gun is just better at dealing damage than the repulsor ability. Maybe that's the case. Maybe I haven't selected the right upgrades for it. Who knows and who cares? Am I going to get another upgrade on this level besides this one? Answer is probably not. Wow. That is certainly the last upgrade that I'll ever get. Guess it's weak point damage. Which boss are we going after? I don't actually remember. 6BD 82 whatever. GB this one? Okay. That was a guess. My eyes glazed over and I stopped looking at it. Which is kind of what happens whenever I do the data terminal. I don't want to remember 3 letters for half a second. That is... I have to remember 3 letters for a short enough time that my brain's just like, I don't even want to process the information. We're not playing a puzzle game, so it doesn't really... Can I help this small, tiny little ledge that I'm getting stuck on? Thank you. What is that noise? Is that the freaking Scorcher noise? I didn't realize that they had a Scorcher noise. Plus 5 damage for the entire salvo? Maybe it'll be good. We're gonna try to get another upgrade. We still have a bio booster to go before the boss, so we're gonna try to go for at least one more upgrade to see if we get an absolutely goated one. Dude. I just looked over at my upgrades, and it is... I don't think you could tell that I have the luck upgrade from the very start. You would think I got the luck upgrade at the very final risk vector with what level my perks are. Because most of them are common and uncommon. That is kinda silly. Does multiplayer affect your luck at all? Do you get higher, like, tiers of luck if you, or excuse me, upgrades, if you're playing with more and more people? Technically, I would assume yes, because it just shows you more options because of how co-op works, but I'm not entirely convinced on that. It could be that luck is just insanely powerful in multiplayer. Who knows? Who knows and who cares? We are actually going to get another upgrade. I usually don't try to get more upgrades on the final level because it doesn't really matter. Where is the bio booster? It's right over there. And that will be the final upgrade of the thing. There is also core spawn coming. I think I heard some. Hello? I think the passive waves plus 20% armor or enemies attacking. It's just plus 25. Yeah, give me those flux capacitor stonks. That is the only thing that I see armor being useful for, or not being useful for. Like in a like turning armor into more than just damage reduction is what I'm talking about. That is the only thing that I have seen doing that. I guess also well, those don't actually matter for how much armor you have. It just matters the percentage of armor that you have. Is there actually an upgrade that cares about how full your armor is and gives you bonuses depending on the... I don't know what's happening down there. I'm just gonna fire shotguns down that way. I can't see. I think so. I think there might be one. I can take a look at it once we're back at the whatever. Oh my god, dude! Sure, we can take Mercy Trigger again. That is absolutely hilarious that we got one legendary and we had luck from the very beginning. That is... and no purples. I didn't even see a purple. That is so hilarious. I'm just going to assume RNG played a factor in this and not even, like, consider anything else. Oh, Lord. What a fucking time this game is. I didn't see a purple, did I? And just didn't take it? I think that is correct. Hey, you know what's good here? Sticky grenades. Yeah, you know what? Sticky grenades are pretty good here. Who could have ever guessed that sticky grenades would be good here? Unfortunately, we have a shotgun weapon, and the boss likes to stay not next to me. I also don't know where... I couldn't dodge that very well because of the rift. What the fuck is hitting me, dude? We need some armor. We are Guardian, so it's fine to get, What the hell is happening? We are Guardian, so the armor should be just coming back instantly. Hi, why are you upside down? I just oh my god. Okay. I just assumed he would be dead. I was absolutely wrong. Excuse the hell out of me. Unfortunately, the cooldown percentage doesn't really work whenever I am... Give me a second. Okay, the armor cooldown reduction, he is directly on me, doesn't really matter if I have the repulsion field upgrade active, or the repulsion field active, because it doesn't cool down while... Ow. Yeah, maybe I should stop firing and go after for some... We're just gonna hope that landed on him, and I don't have to deal with anything. Do we need any... Technically we do. We do need a... Get me away from this thing. We do need a resupply. I don't know where the resupply even is in this room. It's in a fairly awkward place. Not because... Don't do it. He did it. Okay. Let's get a resupply in. Hopefully he's not gonna just absolutely cook me alive. I think he's spinning! Oh my god. Get me out of here? Okay. That was a bit much. That's terrifying. Sweet Surrender being absolutely goated with the sauce at the moment, even though with all the... That's not good. Even with all the... Can I fucking help you, Ramrock? Don't do it again, please. Thank you. Okay! A little bit more spicy than what I would like it to be, but I am so fucked. We're fine. We are absolutely fine. I'm just gonna eat some damage to the face just to deal damage. I threw that a little bit too early. God, the sticky nade really does a bit of damage. Get out of here. Is it spinning? It is spinning, okay. And then there's going to be a billion core spawn coming in and out of here. I really don't like the crystals having such a weird... I just take damage, it's fine. Don't do it again. You absolute bag of fish. Alright. That was a little bit more spicy. That's technically lucky as well. I mean, it's... Technically, you are right. It just depends on what flavor of lucky you're talking about. And also, future Riftgate bosses, because the designs are as crazy as the Centaur run. We already have a Metagross one that looks like that. And then we have, like, a thing that sits in the hull and shoots like a turret, dude. All of the Riftgate bosses, I've been very impressed with how they look and kind of feel during the fight. Anyway, that was an absolutely cursed time in Rogue Core. Got my first upgrade being the legendary, and then that's all the luck for that run wrote. Of course, we still got a lot of we got carried by some other things probably. I don't really know what we got carried by. What did we get carried by? That one? I don't know. I assume this one, and that's it. So we're up from 2 to 4 rift gates. At the moment, we're up from 2 rift gates to 3 rift gates because the turret one is still a work in progress, but it is being worked on. But they do have a plan for another rift gate boss, which is fantastic. I think this one was also very good. I think this just being good. Anyway, I'm gonna be right back. I need to go to the bathroom. I'm going to open up the lobby again, and we can play some... I guess we can play some Retcon. I don't play Retcon all too often, so we can play them, even though I don't really like playing them. Let's select the Retcon, because my preferred one would be one of these two just to get them up to promotion, but I don't want to just spam Falconer all too much. I want to play other classes too, and then maybe after this we can play some Falconer or some Spotter. All right, let's set up the next game real quick, and this is going to be a depth 3, and we can fight the new one. Okay, I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Retcon seems like a cool class. It is a class that I like the idea of it, of a class that can go back in time. I just wish there was a little bit more limitations on how often you can do it. And that's my only problem with it, is I don't think you should be able to do it every 20 or 60 seconds off rip. Or, excuse me, every 60 seconds in a mission whenever you wanted, after 20 seconds, or whatever. My problem is that you can do it too often. There you go. Oh, we got there eventually, brother. We got there eventually. And then that's it. Everything else seems kind of nice. Like, they are a class that wants to take a lot of damage, which is, I think, my stats for it do... Yeah, it's healthy and armor pack, and second healthy, which I don't have the third healthy because I'm a freaking goon. A goon man. And how much HP do I actually have? 250 is a decent amount. You know what would be funny? If a leech gets spotted this opening room. I would love the fact if leeches. I think we might play a jumble after this. After this this run, I'll look for a jumble that's fun. And then just enjoy the chaos that is. Because while I dislike jumble naturally, I think it is a fun weapon. So the abilities that we have. Can I see my crit chance? I can see my crit chance. That's wonderful. The abilities that I have are, they're actually at the top there, that's my primary, which is rewind time. You can read that if you want. I will sit here for a little bit. Basically, I can press the button and rewind time, and nothing matters. It's cooldown 75 seconds. I thought it was 60. And then rage is deal double damage. 30% pickaxe speed, I didn't know that. And then contingency plan will never proc, probably. I don't know if this procs whenever I go down, or whenever I go down and Cooper doesn't have any respawns. I don't know which way it goes. But anyway, let's see what our first weapon is. The Devastator pistol? Devastator pistol is pretty good, because the only problem that I have with the Devastator pistol is the fact that it has a low ammo pool for how fast it fires and how fast you reload it. Alright, give me a good nade. Sure, tactical lead burster, let's go. This will be our damage. The lead burster, absolutely going for it. Also, we already have a blizzard. Oh my god. Also, I think there's something wrong with the female dwarves, where they're... Is this a Ramhammer event? What event is this? No, it's not. What? Is there an event over here? No. I think there's a problem with the female dwarves, where they breathe way too hard in my ears. Like, their sprinting noise is just loud for whatever reason. And it doesn't... It feels kinda terrible, if you get my drift. I don't really like a person huffing and puffing in my ears all too much. It needs to be a very specific mood and with a very specific person for me to enjoy that. if you catch my drift. At the moment, it just makes me feel mildly uncomfortable. You don't like Hot Dwarf ASMR? Dude, give me Gunner. Give me Gunner breathing down my neck, dude. I bet he treats you well after a good one. Why does it always devolve into this, huh? Is it my own problems? Is it the community that I've cultured, dude? Why does it always devolve into these things? Oh my god. Alright, let's see. What's the luck for the run today? Ticking time bomb and flux conduit. Oh my god. both of these are really good. Which one do I care about more right now? I think the one that I care about more right now is Flux Conduit, but I'm going to make the mistake in taking Ticking Time Bomb since it's really good. This might be the only blue that we get this run. We have to take it, right? Light in the low. Dude. GV9, GV9486, GV496. Alright. Where are we going? What event do we have? Excuse me, let's get away from this conversation. I need to run away. Yeah, please. I'm so glad that I can just at least bunny hop my way through the caves and not have to listen to some gasping. We also haven't seen the event this stage as well. We haven't seen the research subject yet. We haven't seen the... Have we seen the Ram Hammer today? I don't believe we've seen the Ram Hammer either. And you know what? What's the worst event in the game at the moment? I think it's literally just the research subject, because I... Fuck was that noise? It's a boom tick spawner. Oh, it's that guy. God bless, dude. Can I help all of you? So the reason why I activated that ability right there was because... Can I fucking... Okay, dude, get me back. Is because I took a bunch of damage there to my armor, and I didn't want that to be permanent, so I just retconned it. It didn't happen. That is possibly one of the most powerful things that you can do as retcon, is negate it. It's the fucking research subject. I wished it into existence, and it happened. Double melee damage for 8 seconds after emptying a magazine. Shooting an enemy with a ranged weapon recharges 3% of the power attack cooldown. Sure. I think both of those are good here. I think anticipation is better for what I am doing. Where is the... over there? Can just drop it onto the ground and pick it up and take it over here. Got a ram hammer right here for you. Oh, dude, the Mac and Micros? Oh my god, the Mac and Micros with fire. Or I can take the Devastator pistol with cryo. Or it can take temporal buff or ability duration. I think it's just... I want to play with the Devastator pistol, so I think I'm just going to put it on cryo because we are about to go for a research subject. And if we can get the research subject frozen and kill it at the same time, that would be really good. I am fucking stuck. Oh my god. Thank god. Okay, well that makes the research subject really fucking good. Alright, let's go back and throw all of this in. My god, the Devastator pistol and the... Oh, taking HP damage gives you minus 100. That doesn't do anything. Oh. Oh, wonderful. Listen to this. Get me out of here. I don't want to be here. Saying the new weapons being class agnostic gave them a lot more freedom for making cool weapons. Oh, absolutely. I can see that being the 100% the case. Taking more armor just in case I get another flex capacitor or something like that is what I was doing there. Because flex capacitor being existing, there is 2 cameras up there. I do want to get every single camera that I can. Also, are we done? We got the... where am I going? I think it's up there. Where is it? It's like across the way here. And that'll be the last... Yeah, it's right there. I can just go here. I need to go grab a resupply just for my zip lines real quick. Is that on me? Well, nothing's spawned there, so I guess nothing's going on there. Oh god. Okay, so What are the upgrades now that I have cryo that I'm looking for? I'm looking for a lot of things, to be perfectly honest with you. This is possibly a very exciting run, even though that I am playing Retcon today. God, I didn't realize how powerful cryo could be. Because usually you just never run it. Also, my fucking frames. You know what? You know what's powerful with cryo? Absolutely ruining your frames as well. Everybody take, like, 30 billion points of damage. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody else! I don't think I should have done all that. I think I should have, saved a few of them for a little bit later in this. That's really not good. It's fine. We have the purple upgrade that makes it so that we can't take as much damage. But yeah, I can definitely see making weapons not class agnostic being very, very powerful for the devs' creative freedom, to be perfectly honest with you. Also, you know what I haven't been doing all too much? I haven't been doing power attacking all too much, even though I should really be doing so. Lead burster. Dude, with Friendly Fire 4, I don't take any damage for throwing a lead burster, which makes the lead burster insanely powerful in this game. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Maybe getting some temp shot going would also be good. The moment they get their hands on a lead burster, they just toss it at somebody's feet and deal 1 billion damage to them. Let's go for artifacts today. If I see an artifact, I grab an artifact, no matter what its risk vector. How about let's do that for this one as well. Like, I can see how it would work. Sorry, I had to mute myself because I was coughing, because water went down the wrong hole. But, I can see how, like, which class would this Devastator pistol go on? Which class would the Marksman rifle that's not M1 but is M1 go on? And also, it gives them a lot more freedom to make things that could be a primary or could be a secondary weapon, because in this game, it will just be your primary weapon. Especially Cryo do in DRG. Yeah, dude, they do an insane amount of damage. It's usually why I try to refrain myself from throwing a lead burster at any point in time in a mission. So are we stuck in this loading screen forever? Is the next level loading? Just retcon things? We've retconned the entirety of this mission? Alright, you know what, that's fine. As long as it doesn't freeze, I'm fine with being in an infinite loading screen. It's usually why I try to throw a shield or something down and then toss the lead burster outside the shield. Oh, we're loading. It just took a while. Dude, I am looking forward to seeing this level. If that was the load time for this level, I don't even want to think about how big this thing is. Because usually you would only get those loading times from DRG if the level was fucking insanely big or massive in some way. Alright, where is... Oh, I am not sorry for this one. He is somehow still alive. He has lived... Like, I don't... What else do you want me to do? Not toss 4 lead bursters at him? Sad that you can't rock and stone in the elevator. I mean, also, hello, stay tuned, folks. The devs talked about actually doing that. Hitting a target at a distance of 12 meters gains 100% crit chance for 5 seconds. Every 1% missing ammo per weapon gives... Oh, per weapon? That's really fucking cool. like, genuinely really cool. Also, ceramic defense is here, and ceramic defense doesn't do anything. Sniper's Mark could be really good. What boss are we going up against? We're going up against the dude. This would be really good for the boss fight. This is just good generally if I want to do melee stuff, which melee has never really felt good, in my opinion, but we could do some nutty things with it. It's just the fact that we're playing retcon, so it's not that good. I mean, actually, it is pretty good, because then we can get low on ammo during the retcon stage, and then, you know, start meleeing things. Or we can just do 100% more damage to the boss. Let's do the fun thing. Let's do the fun thing that I have to keep track of, because that sounds like a fun time. I'm not too sure how good it would be, but it sounds pretty fun. Wait, hold up. We get 4? We lose 4% of our max ammo every time we fire. What, the empty a mag? That's fucking stupid. Anyway, the devs have talked about how they did want to do rock and stone in the elevator, but apparently there's some technical limitations to that, and it would be a massive undertaking just for one very simple thing to be able to do. Apparently, I don't code. I don't know. Oozing Arsenal's really fucking good. I don't know, and I don't try to pretend to know how dev cycles works or anything like that. So who knows if it's truly possible or anything like that. All right, let's grab this workbench, see where it is. It's just over there, and then get this thing done. Dude, these data events have been really kind to me. Is that an L? That might be an L. Is this an L? Certainly is. SC, that one. Wonderful. All right. Oozing reload goes down the drain. All right. Activating chrono freeze while ability is active, damaging an enemy applies 1 stack of whatever the hell for 1 second. We could also take... We could take the Zukovs, and that means we get more damage from our pistol, or from our CQC, possibly, because it's total damage across both weapons, so... This, I mean, of course, you know, the stonks for Devastator pistol have just gone down the drain or whatever the hell. Also, where are we going? I think we're going the wrong way. Is there another camera somewhere? No. Okay, we are going this way. I haven't heard... It just sounds a bit weird. And also, they don't have all the base voice lines from DRG for all the female dwarves, which I assume they're gonna add a female dwarf to DRG. Who knows? Can we hear a normal rock and stone? There's so many fucking voice lines. It's so hard to get a normal rock and stone from them. Let's see. Still not it, dude. We are almost there. Come on. Everybody fights, nobody quits. How many times do I have to hit the button to hear a rock and stone? And now oh my god. Get me the hell out of here. Why does there have to be a blizzard? Why does there have to... I don't know what I'm hearing, but I think there is a... That way. Dude, I'm so glad that retcon just is stupid. 40% damage, dude. Yeah, okay. Must be elven spies with how reluctant they are to say it. Most likely, honestly. Also, embedded detonators is kind of insane here. I haven't played with embedded detonators on Zukovs, but it just seems absolutely fucking broken. Because it doesn't have the normal ammo penalty that it normally should have. That is kind of powerful. All right, we are continue going over here. Why the hell is it so dark? Okay, that's a bit rude. Because we have 600 ammo for this. Actually, it might be half. I'm not too sure if this weapon still is the DRG counterpart and has double the ammo that it should have, or if it's properly. I assume it's... I think it's proper, right? It's 16 per... No, it's 16 shots. Okay. It just says 32 down there because it's... I don't know how I'm getting one shot out of one then. Whatever it should not be. It should be 30 right now because it's two 15s. I don't know what's happening with the actual UI down there. Still not it. One of these days, we're gonna get it. One of these days. Dude, Sniper would have been good there. Sniper might actually be very good with the Zhukovs. The Zhukovs with embedded detonators has been very surprising. What is the event on this stage? Oh, it's a secure area. We should do that event sooner rather than later. Reloading trick, Spore Cloud, or critical hit. Reloading trick's pretty good with the Devastator pistol. This also might be good, but we'll just go with this one. I don't think it matters. Both of them are pretty good. I think they both lead to me winning. Okay, where's that secure terminal thing? It's this. Alright, we're gonna have a double swarm during this. This is probably gonna be fine. I'm gonna wait to use my retcon ability until the double swarm is here, because that would be probably the best use case for it. We also might run out of ammo, to be perfectly honest with you. How much damage is the embedded detonators gonna do to the boss now? Also, I think we have gotten so much damage out of CQC that I can just fully just go buck wild with my pickaxe now. Yeah, you know what? CQC, it's alright. You just need to make sure to take advantage of it. Alright, double swarm is here. So now we need to keep an eye on if we're getting swarmed or not. Which so far I have been not feeling like I'm getting swarmed. I actually kind of want more CQC. Stonks real quick. Okay, let's start doing some stupid stuff with this. I don't know if a retcon's ability actually matters to be it if I'm going to upgrade. Dude, I'm now one-shotting core spawn. It's a little bit much. More armor. Cold-blooded is actually pretty nice. Cold-blooded is really nice here, because I will be getting cryo stonks this entire time. I am almost one-shotting them. I don't want to deal with that. We're at a plus 100% damage, dude. We're going. Alright, let's try and get this booster before they're here. It also happened with the blue wire. Yeah, I need to take a picture of that. Please? Oh, Snowing Fate. After a month, been breath of fresh air after blah, 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 for all of your DRG builds. Dude, I just... Literally most of my DRG builds nowadays come from the community. That is where it's been. No weapon spread after throwing your grenade. Hitting an enemy with a range attack gives fire rate. It would be good if I didn't have to reload. But yeah, thank you, my man. It's really nice to hear that come from people. But yeah, most of the like builds that I do, or weird builds that I do, either comes from the community, or I've been rocking for God knows how long. Frozen enemies have a chance to shatter on hit based on remaining health. Who cares? Class ability is on cooldown. Your pickaxe power attack damage increases by 25%. I think Brittle's fine. Keep coming, a red-faced heart shape. You can go into the app and press the heart button. Are cheeks in normal DRG? I mean, they are in normal DRG. There is the opportunity cost of taking them. Basically, the only good thing that you get out of it is taking damage from, like, embedded detonators. But you could take Bolt Shark and have a lot more utility and kind of do the same amount of damage and do something that this weapon can't really do, which is clear out entire hordes of swarms. And then in Rogue Core, we don't have to worry about overclocks in this. Like, embedded detonators is a tag now instead of a fully whatever the hell that it is. Do I want to get rid of my CQC stonks for HP and armor? The answer is no. I'm going to CQC it up, dude. I want to CQC it up, is what I should say. Give me that delicious damage. Maybe I should have taken a... I mean... I think I made a mistake. I think I genuinely made a mistake. It'll be fine, right? That's not good. Okay, okay, well, that went well. That went fantastically well. And now I have to wait till my thing was on cooldown because I forgot to start it while in the thing. This is... We need to get some red sugar so I can get all this stuff off of my screen. Give me. Thank you. All right. We are now fine. The emote got embedded falsely and copy-pasted the first message. It was way too long with it. I see. Alright, now we have to worry about getting slapped into absolute nothingness from the tentacles now, which is gonna be funny if I do get hit by the tentacles. I don't want to be in this open area. Are we not gonna see a tentacle? No, we're not gonna... I took damage to try and show you a tentacle, but, you know, whatever. That was only the second level, too? Oh my. That kind of got a little bit spicy. And by a little bit spicy, I mean that's entirely my own doing. Core Spawn Creepers getting an epic gem, finally? Do we have an epic? Oh yeah, we have the epic that gives up. Are you allowed to show someone Am I allowed to show some ramrod stuff like the bar? Oh, absolutely, I can show that off right now. There is no limitations on what I can't show at the moment. I'm not privy to the super experimental stuff. I'm just privy to the closed alpha, and the devs have said if you want to make content on it, you have to make sure it's set, like, you have to say that you are in the closed alpha. That is it. And that's what's on the side over by where Retcon's portrait is. On the side it says like the version number of the alpha, and then I think it says like the seed or whatever. But yeah, I can show the ramrod bar and stuff. Unfortunately, the bar and all of that, I don't think I will ever interact with in my time of playing Rogue Core. There's no special beers at the moment, so and I don't think special beers would be very good in Rogue Core like they are in... I mean, they would be absolutely overpowered, is what I'm trying to say. Like in DRG, it's just for one mission or one elite deep dive, and they can have a massive impact in that thing. And then it's thus the case that if I have a special beer, the one might already be won from base in Rogue Core. is kind of how I am feeling about the things. And then there's the case of it's all a bunch of gag beers, and to get some of these gag beers, I have to do a certain promotion. Like, you know how in a normal DRG, you have to spend some money or do an assignment for your special beers or whatever, and then in Rogue Core, it's the same thing. You have to do an assignment or something, but it's not just go play the video game. It is, you have to play a mini game, and I don't enjoy the mini game all too much. I'm not a person who typically enjoys the I'm not a person who typically enjoys the mini games of DRG. I mostly just tolerate them, and will only interact with them if I'm forced to. But that is what the bar is that you have to do a mini game to get some of the gag beers and stuff. To not only unlock the gag beers, you have to do the mini game to order the gag beers as well. So, like, if you want to order your friends a round, it's not as simple as go up to the bar, click the button, and then Lloyd starts, you know, doing it. It is, instead of that, is now I have to go play a minigame for X amount of time, or select the beer that I want, then go play a minigame for X amount of time, and then have to then go order it, actually. I'll show it off. I'll show it off. Maybe I'm not doing a very good job of talking about it or making sure that you're getting the idea of what I'm dropping down. Is there anything off in this direction? There is some XP, and I think this is enough to get myself an upgrade. I'm still looking for that flux capacitor, dude. That flux, I should not have skipped that flux capacitor. Another ticking time bomb or critical chance? Do we have anything that works with critical chance? I guess we can take the critical chance just in case we get a... Because I don't care about ticking time bomb. We can take the critical chance one just in case we get one of those lower rarity ones that reduces cooldown. Because most of those things are very niche, but they are very nice to have when you get real down into it, and they probably get a lot better whenever you're playing Retcon or somebody with a very long cooldown like Retcon and Slicer. But especially Retcon. Because mostly, I don't know if it starts happening... Pardon me, dude. I don't know if it starts cooling down before I get out of the zone or whatever, get out of the ability. Because some of the abilities, like the... Oh, what is it? The Falcon, while it's out, it doesn't recharge unless you have, like, Synergy or the 10% cooldown on critical hit or whatever. I don't know if Retcon's ability is going to be like that. Which, if it is, then it makes those a lot more powerful. And I think I might have already seen one, but I'm not too sure. I mean, this is the opposite of the other run that I just had, which was, hey, idiot, hey, guess what you have? You don't have any commons. You don't have any whites. So freaking stupid, dude. Some of the time, this game is just a massive, massive troll, and it's kind of funny about it. And finally, we're not at insanely low HP. Alright, let's get a epic upgrade. Is that the ram hammer? That is the ram hammer, isn't it? Do we have enough ammo for the ram hammer? We're about to get a swarm. I assumed that was the ram. I assumed that was the ram hammer anyway. I can't see it off in the distance. I guess I could open up the thing. The workbench is also up there. I would rather get the workbench than the event right now. Blood Rush? Exposing Shot? Actually? We do have a 10% crit chance. I don't know what my crit chance currently is. Can I get out of the screen? Nope. I don't know what my critical chance is, but it might be better than Blood Rush. Like, Blood Rush is very good. We're gonna take Exposing Shot. What is my critical hit chance? My critical hit chance is 13. So 13% of the time, I will crit the enemy to make them take a billion points of damage. Sounds good. It's also a lot better for faster firing weapons like Zukovs as well. Dude, Zukovs, I crit and then I reload. And then they just possibly just pop. Yeah, that could be... I don't want to be here. In fact, you know what? I'm going to make it so that nobody wants to be here. I'm going to make it so that nobody likes being here at all. I don't know why you're still alive, brother. Alright, let's go see what this is. Fusion Rod, Spread, Chrono Freeze, Paradox Blast. I think Paradox Blast is pretty good. Paradox Blast. Rewinding spawns dealing 100 damage and will stun. Okay. That sounds okay. I think a lot of creatures might be dead by the time that happens, though. Yeah, dude, this shit's powerful. This shit's insanely powerful. Alright. Where am I going? Is it over here? It's actually behind me. Right, it's over here. This is the way. Yes. We are already halfway into the timer as well. Gotta go, have some sleep. Yeah, you try to have a wonderful time. If you go back into the video about when you left, you'll see the bar about how come you take no damage from your own lead bursters. I can show you that. So there is a perk called Trigger Discipline 4. You take and deal 100% less friendly fire damage. This also affects self-damage as well. This is, in my opinion, one of the most broken enhancements of all time, and I think it should be removed. I think the max amount you should be able to do is minus 50%, but it is a very nice perk right now. It is a very, very nice perk. It affects every form of self-damage and every form of friendly fire in the game at the moment. It used to not to, but that was a bug with a certain enhancement or a certain upgrade, and it got changed, so now it should affect literally everything. But the enhancements are the meta progression at the moment, and it's fairly easy to get all of them. Also, we did get a ram hammer. I thought I was about to bite it. But there was a bug with oozing reload, actually. I have oozing reload. I could show it. Yeah, it was a bug with this one. Basically, whenever you had resupplier, I don't have resupplier, but also one of the enhancements gives you born ready as well. But anytime you trigger born ready or the resupplier effect, which is reloading all your guns, it would deal an insane amount of damage to everything next to you, including your allies, and it would hit your allies through friendly fire, 100% less friendly fire, and just get them the hell out of here. Is Shatter really good? Is that what I'm seeing here? Because that guy just died instantly for some reason. I don't actually know what killed him. I just assumed it was Shatter instead of weak point damage going absolutely hard as hell. We also have a double thing. The problem is with Retcon. With Retcon being the way that I am, is that my face? Is that if I do go back in time, like I am going to do right now, yeah, definitely not a problem at all. Definitely no problems here. Is that I have to go back here, which means the ram hammer isn't going to be being pushed at all. But that might be completely fine. God dang. Is there a... Oh, there's boom ticks. That's what I'm hearing. Where are the boom ticks? It's that over there. Oh my god. Thank god something else hit me. And I didn't take the damage from the boom tick because of the minus... Like, if I take HP damage, I get immunity. That is the last of my Devastator pistol ammo. Honestly, Devastator pistol has been doing some solid work with cryo. I know that I haven't really been doing Zukov stuff all too often. Cold Blood, we already have Cold Blood. Do we just take Cold Blood again? Like, we already have all of this besides Suppressing Fire, so I guess we just take Cold Blood again and just call it a day. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Alright, there's nothing else that we want. Maybe the armor station, getting one little bit of armor could be good. And then hopefully grabbing a resupply back over there, if there is a resupply anyway. How do I get out of here? Here? Ow. I'll never know how much damage some of the things I do want for DRG, and I know it's a lot of coding hassle to be able to do, is I want to know I want to be able to mouse over things at the end of my run or in run history, and just, it can tell me how much damage it dealt, like oozing reload, how much corrosive damage did it actually apply, or like how much damage did if I take HP damage, how much damage did that actually negate? I would love to know, some of those stats, and at the moment there is no thing to be done. Or, you know, how much cryo damage, my frames, how much cryo damage did I actually deal with this weapon? It would be lovely to know, but I don't know if there is ever a world where I am able to know. Also, CQC stonks haven't been very good, have they? I have mostly been ignoring the hell out of that because my weapons are a lot better than hitting something in the face like that. It's not gone well. I don't think I should have hit the continuity switch, or not the continuity switch, the other one. I don't actually remember what it's called. I'm going to go grab that, God, the game just lags whenever it tries to spawn the rift. I don't know if it's at my location, or if it's... There's two of those heading towards me. If it's at my location, or if it's where I rewind to. I would love to know that one. Which I guess I could just literally... You know what? I could just literally look at it. What is it? Build? I don't remember where. I think it was a workbench one, so I have to look at it somewhere else. Surely there must be a way to track that. How else would DRG track the XP from the weapon maintenance? There probably is a way. It's just that they haven't done it yet. I just tried to retcon, dude. I tried to activate the Guardian ability, dude. My brain is melting. Another artifact? I did say that I would go for artifacts. Dude, how much damage is embedded detonator is about to do to this sentinel? I'm just going to stuff the barrels of the gun into the thing and hope that I crit at least once. And it probably explodes as soon as I do crit once. Alright, where is the sentinel? I think I just have to look at it in the workbench, because I don't think there is any other way for me to look at it. Also, data terminal immediately upon entering. That is Pog. I would assume the weapon maintenance thing is a lot easier to track than individual things, because they only need to make... Okay, switch your freaking weapon out, because you're just staring at the thing. Also, this light is directly in my way, dude. It's that one. I would assume they'd just build the code for one of them, and then they just copy-paste the code for every single one, just changing some values. It could also be the same for this one, but I don't code, so I have no idea how easy / if it's hard to do so. I'm about to take 1 billion points of damage from these slammers. Yeah. Kind of what I assumed. Also, we have the data terminal. I know that there's nothing down there. I was about to start walking down there. Unloaded it into the entire Sentinel's gut. Yeah, I need to. We're about to. Absolutely. Got some penta. Stop that. Okay, nope. That we're done there. We're done with that sentence. Weak point hits. Hey, we got one of them. Not the one that I wanted. I wanted the critical chance one, but that will be very good. I love how I still don't have... Never mind, I did. So, we're gonna get somebody... Some ASMR real quick. I thought I didn't have it. It wasn't highlighted like the other one was. I thought it was a bug or something. Apparently, it absolutely is not. Why is my HP always low? It's because I'm just not... I'm just taking damage to take damage. Bosco, why are you the way that you are? Or excuse me, not Bosco. Cooper, why are you the way that you are? What was that? That was the resupply. Do I need a resupply? I have 21%. Who cares? Alright, well... we also have the excavation site one, which is not very good. +1 penetration. That sounds really good. Reload speed, movement speed, cooldown, fire rate, and melee speed while your ability is active. That sounds absolutely insane. That is just an all stats up while I'm in my ability. Alright, let's do this event. Is there any red sugar nearby? Dude, I haven't gotten any, like, sweet surrender or anything like that. My HP has not been happy. It's definitely noticing the lack of sweet surrender value. But sweet surrender was nerfed, but it's still very powerful. It's just not as powerful as the blue or whatever. Yeah, you need, but special cousin, dude. Need to, very big preference on both of those. Alright. How many do we have at the moment? I think that's like 4 or something, and there's maybe 2 more in this place. I actually really like this event, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't like the elevator at all, but the event is okay. Let's go this way and see if there's anything off this way. Alright, we're just gonna assume that we have the... God bless, dude. That is the Oh, we have Core Spawn Creepers. That is unpog. Core Spawn Creepers are possibly one of the worst creatures in the game to face. Okay. Let's start doing this stuff. Can I help you all? Drop that on the ground. Where's the next one? Give me... Cooper, where are you? Give me that one. I can't tell what's happening. Are we about to... Jesus Christ, dude. The fucking game wanted to... Hey, look! Red sugar! Exactly what I wanted. There is an Expionite node and a bunch of crystallized minerals. Is that it? No, we have one more. One shot. There was no Rift node in this. That's really... Did they remove the Rift node in this event? They might have. Do we have a second one to grab down there? Yeah, that we do. And is that the... God bless? We haven't been able to get the mineralized Expionite yet. Thank you, Cooper. Is this the last one? Otherwise, we have 2 nodes that we need. Oh, bless, dude. Okay, one's over here. Should I go up and check it before, or do I just go find it? And the other one, I'm just gonna check this one. Is this it? Okay, thank God. That's such a bug. Stunning an enemy reduces your... That's really good. Alright, well, now that we have all this stuff... melee attacks stun enemies, by the way, so stunning recharge, very good. Or at least they do stun enemies, I think. It might be an upgrade, but I think they just stun at base. This kind of event reminds me of that objective in Far Far West where you have to grab a pickaxe and mine for a bunch of crystals in the destructible walls. Yeah, it does. That's a very good event. I wish it wasn't pre-gen'd. I wish it was entirely random, but I assume they're working on that. That's one of the feedbacks that I did leave for that event in Far Far West. Far Far West, I'm looking forward to, dude. I haven't thought about that game in a solid little bit. What the hell is this? We already have this one. It could just be Cryo Drain. That could help a lot, but the problem is that I would need to leave enemies cryoed, and when they get cryoed right now, they probably instantly die. Alright, where are we going? We have to find a... Is it up? We have to find a way past this. It's this way, it looks like. Yeah, it's this way, okay. A lot of the events in Far Far West are kind of nothing burgers in my opinion. It's mostly just due to they don't spawn waves, and the pressure in you can take an infinite amount of time in the game, and it never escalates at all. It's just it can be an entirely chill time. The only time that swarms do spawn is when the players mess up and stand in something. There's never anything that forces you to do X thing. Okay. This thing's just, like, dead. Embedded detonators doesn't work on it? Oh, no. How much HP does it have? Okay, we're good. I thought we were absolutely fucked. Omega talking makes it so that I can't see the Sentinel's HP. I really need to put that as feedback. Also, we're out of ammo for the... Pardon me, dude. There is a lot of things that you could be doing right now. When a wave spawns, Bastion, every time you reload or overheat, the weapon gets imbued with a 50%. The main objective spawn waves. Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying. Like, you could just, like, chill out somewhere and it be completely, like, whatever to you. Listen, man, I'm checking out how this does, alright? Just holding down the button and just walking towards things. I'm kind of just seeing how this goes. The answer is... Oh my god, dude. Where is that thing? I mean, we're done here, right? No, the bio booster. We have to go get the bio booster. Where is that? Dude, get me over this. There's more boom ticks, dude. I don't know where the boom ticks are. I know that they're coming from somewhere. I just don't know where they're coming from. I really hope they're not going to abuse me on the elevator event, if they're just going to wander all the way over there. Please? Okay. We also have to get a resupply before we leave. Taking damage returns 50% of health lost as stone skin. Enemies attacking you in melee get stunned for 1 second. We have the thing that gives me back ability charge if we stun enemies. Now we can turn getting hit into the ability. Fan-fucking-tastic. And I don't think the stunning recharge works whenever we have our retcon ability up. Also, I don't need to get ammo. We have plenty of Zukov's ammo, so it really doesn't matter. Also, Elementalist is very bad here, because now we could get fire on our Devastator pistol and lose out on one of our purples. Does it really matter? No, Elementalist is very, very good, so saying it's bad here means, at the minimum, it's still good. I do get what you meant, though I'm unsure if the purpose behind not spawning waves, if it was just because of Helldiver 2 does it. It just spawns patrol... do you want to go back to puberty, dude? It just spawns patrols, and that's it. It feels as though the big bad evil dude doesn't really care that you're there, is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, well, let's start the thing and just start taking melee damage, because there is a bunch of reasons to. Can people come down and give me melee damage, please? Come here, hit me. No, okay. So I was stunning a bunch of creatures because they were hitting me in melee, and they didn't. None of them actually gave me cooldown. Even though I did get hit a bunch. Yeah, see? I just got a huge chunk of cooldown from that, dude. That is absolutely insane. Might as well. Ammo? What is that, dude? This is a weird build. This is a very weird build that I'm not too sure if I enjoy all too much, because it doesn't really take any skill to... Hey, I'm outside the elevator. Does that matter? It doesn't really take any skill to mash my face into a creature and they hit me and they die. That's mostly the reason why I dislike Retcon. Is I just press a button and things happen, which is, like, Falconer also has that issue of I press a button and enemies die. With the other classes, I have to, you know, aim my thing or whatever. I just press a button. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I don't need very much of anything to really kill the boss. Also, take a picture of that one, because that one's also one that has a bad one. Or, excuse me, the thing already done. 2 steps ahead, 100% to your next grenade after a power attack hit. Okay, we can take... How much damage is the boss about to take from a fucking lead burster, dude? Because I have a feeling the boss is about to absolutely explode whenever I toss a lead burster at it. Also, give me over here. I don't want to... Where am I going? Oh, down here. Okay. You know what? Fair enough, I suppose. I wasn't really paying attention. Hey, look. Wait. Is it 6 seconds? I don't remember. Is that permanent? Until I throw my next grenade? That's on the screen, dude. Yeah, I think it's just permanent, dude. That's pretty pog. That makes me want to throw more lead bursters. And now... Okay, that upgrade changes a lot about how I am thinking about my lead bursters, because instead of I toss the lead burster out and all at once, now I want to get power attacks between them, which means now there's a little bit of skill into shoving my face into the enemy. That's pretty fun. I'm gonna take another accelerate here, everybody. Let's be honest, accelerate, probably pretty pog. Just making what I'm doing even more powerful whenever I am in the nothing matters mode is kind of insane. Really? Alright, well, I was about to say, I'll see you all at the boss, because I'm just skipping all the Expionite until then. I guess I could... We can do another swarm, but I'm streaming today, so I can't just stay silent. Pardon me. And go directly to the boss, like skip ahead, dude. It feels so weird to be streaming this. Of course, the boss is right here. I'm looking forward to dealing 1 billion damage to the boss. All right, let's start this before the wave gets here, and then we can get the Expionite over there. What was that? I thought that was a thing that makes I thought that was a thing that makes the boom ticks, but I am wrong on that one. Alright. Why do, it feels like they moved the Omega voice lines. Alright. Are you ready? Oh wait, I need to do that and then toss another one. Yeah, that's kind of powerful, isn't it? That's kind of powerful. And that was only 3 bullets, dude. That is insane. And it's not even the embedded detonators thing that I was doing. That was literally the last little bit, which I am going to do the embedded detonators thing that I was doing, because that just sounds fun. Yeah, hit me, dude. I need my thing back. All right, let's do the embedded detonators thing. That's not as powerful as I was thinking it was going to be. So instead, I'm just going to... like... I'll also toss like 2 more, because you have the ability to toss like 2 more. Alright, where the hell are we? You don't have that much HP to work with anymore. You do need to wait 50 seconds. You can get a resupply in that time, right? Also, why am I even worried about... I don't need a resupply to do that thing. I just need to be next to the creature to power attack it, so... You know, come here. I have things for you. That was the wrong way to do it. Am I dead? Never mind, he's dead. Fucking... God. It's so funny. I didn't even activate the double damage and he instantly died. Or changed stages or whatever you want to talk about for this boss. Who knows? He just fucking melted. Alright, where's the other one? It's all the way over there. Do we... Sure, we can do this. Can I hold something while I'm in retcon mode and have it... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Alright, get back. To witness my own dunking from a different location. Oh my god. When was it meant to release? Yeah, 20th of May. So much different. Have you not watched any content? I would highly suggest not watching any content to be, like, just absolutely flabbergasted by a lot of things. You know what's funny there? The only thing I needed to beat that boss was the whatever that bio booster was. This 2 steps ahead, 100% damage to your next grenade. That's all I needed to beat this boss. I didn't need my Zukaz, I didn't need my gun. I just needed 2 steps ahead, and that's it. That's... Holy, dude. That's kind of insane. Of course, I did have, like, the perfect nade for it, which was lead bursters, and the perfect boss for it. So, I'm not too sure if it's viable for everything. Yeah, that was fast. It was insanely fast. Next up, we're going to be doing a Jumble. And I'm going to go get myself some more liquid, because I ran out of liquid. Maybe I'll get myself a soda or something. But let's see how much damage. Kind of typical. This is the normal damage you should be getting if you are in a solo game. This is just normal. Anyway, let's get back to the Ramrod. I'm going to show off some of the things in the Ramrod, because somebody asked that a while ago. They did go to bed beforehand, but I will still absolutely do some things in the Ramrod before taking a little bit of a break, going off and getting some liquid, and going to the bathroom again, because my body needs to go to the bathroom. So this, right here, is the bar. You can see that there is a new bot. There is, as we have said, it's Mopsy, or as the devs have said, this is Mopsy. You can't pet Mopsy, but you can ride Mopsy, and you can also glitch around on Mopsy, right? Oh, fuck yeah, you can absolutely glitch around on Mopsy. And that is the blah blah blah. That is the Lloyd equivalent, which is Omega. You walk up to Omega and then you click, hey, I want to get this. And my beer license workout is 3 times 3 reps and 3 times 6 reps of this. So I have to go over here and turn off my HUD because Omega might block me from stuff. And go do reps. What the fuck is this? I have not ever seen this. Okay.
Let's see if the back surgery works.
A W
Everybody wants to be a
E
Nobody wants to
W
be a heavy-ass weight.
and then this is one set that I'm doing. And then I have to do another set of 3. That's the wrong way. Don't change it. You absolute animal. What just stops me from pressing all the buttons? I think a lot of things stops me from pressing. Also, I should probably, like, do it over the... God bless, dude. Okay, one more set, dude.
That beer's gonna hit the spot.
This is kinda awful. What the fuck was that, dude? You excuse me?
Set complete.
What the fuck is going on?
Just gotta pick
Come on, man. There's a little bit of bugs.
push it.
Okay, you know what? Let's go do a palette cleanser. Let's do a palette cleanser of barbell things because I have to do these. Actually, is this the correct ones? Hold up. This is the curl ups. Is there a different workout thing over somewhere? Because I have to do those, but I don't know where those are. Because that's not the bicep curls that I'm working on. Because it doesn't have the set, right? Is it this? No. What the fuck am I working? Put it down, please. Is the lobby open? Not right now. But because I'm about to go... It's this? Oh, God bless. I'm trying to show off how you get the beers, and needless to say, I'm garbage at them. Anyway, I'm gonna go off and get myself some liquid, and I will open up the lobby. We'll be doing a Jumble as my last one for today. No Jumbles on Tier 3. There is a Jumble on this, so that is solo, not solo. Come on, man. It is host public. We're going into depth 4 because that's the only place that Jumble has, and we will be back. Which class am I playing? Probably... I don't care which class I play. I'll play whichever ones are available. Anyway, I will be right back. Alright, I am back. I think I'm going to play some Falconer because I still need to get Falconer to level 20 to actually promote. Why? What the fuck is this? What happened here? I don't... Why isn't it lowered? Radial, is it lowered for you? Hey, is the drop pod lowered for you? Or is it still a little bit higher than usual? What's going on here, dude? Don't know what's happening. The game's breaking down the further I play it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright. So we're going into a Jumble and Fungus Bogs. What Jumble does is instead of doing it like... Instead of doing how you first get your weapons, and then your nades, and then your weapons, traversal tool, and then your nades, now it's not that. Yeah, you get basically, it's just mixed, it's everywhere, who really knows what's actually happening with Jumble here. And Jumble is, yeah, it's fun. It's a weird sort of fun. It's like once in a blue moon thing. I just wanted to show it off to actually, I just wanted to show it off, is the reason why I'm playing it. I don't play Jumble all too much. I think the last Jumble I played was yesterday or something. And especially playing it on Hazard 4 is a little bit spicy. But we'll see. Hey, Radial, do you want the first gun, or what? You don't care? Alright. Oh, Lord. We're already going in. Dude, yeah, this is gonna be something else. Yeah, sure, I'll take this. That should be good. Hey, do you wanna cluster nade again? This is gonna be... When's the first time we're gonna get a gun, or do we have to go to the workbench to get one? Is gonna be fun. You can take that gun if you want it, dude. Okay, well, we finally got a weapon. I can stand still and deal 50% more damage. Radial has lures. Dude, lures are gonna be so juicy today. Absolutely. The last time I played Jumble, I got... we have the event immediately. The last time I played Jumble, I got both SSGs and lures, and it would just literally covered all of my bases. It was fucking great. Those don't do damage, huh? Alright, well, here we go. I have Bastion, so I'm going to be standing still a lot during this game, which will be utterly hilarious. Especially since I'm going to need, like, standing still reduces your cooldown by a bunch as well. Okay, the last one's up there as well, Radial. So, good luck getting up there, because I don't think I can. In a quick time frame. I have to go around. Yeah. Oh, fuck me. Pardon me, everybody. I need by. Pardon me. Alley up. Ow. Workbench is usable. Yeah, it's in a place where only Slicer can get to it quickly. This is going well. What do I get? I get weak point damage, Talon Surge, expanded ammo. Ow. Let's try and do a Falconer build, because Falconer is pretty good. Is he on it? Yeah, he's on it. Alright. I need to get my happy little butt up there as well. Please, thank you. And protect him. We're all fine, though. You know, I didn't really think Bastion would be very good, but this fucking... the Scorcher from out of nowhere, dude. And now Radial's gonna be taking a bunch of damage just to res my dumbass. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Did we take another one? Can I do the funniest thing and have two of them? One cryo, one fire? Sure. We can do the funniest thing in the world. I don't care about any of these. Alright. We're doing the funniest shit in the world. Two of the same weapon. One cryo, one fire. Which one will I ever realize is which? Which one will I be using? Probably the fire one, because that's the good one. The cryo one is also good, though. I'm also glad that we get a... Where the fuck? Dude, I can't wait. By the workbench is where the elevator cable was. I can't wait for bullshit to happen. Dude, I didn't even use any of my cluster nades. I didn't even realize that I had cluster nades, to be perfectly honest with you. At least he does have a gun. He has the marksman rifle. That's why he went for the workbench immediately, so he can get it. I don't really respect the shield generator all too much. I think I should respect the shield generator a lot. The cable comes over by here. What is... That's the way that we came, I thought. Bastion Gaming, let's go. Or is there, like, something over there? Is there a bio booster or something that we missed? Probably not. Can we get rid of these? I don't want to fucking deal with some exploding plants that I might accidentally explode, dude, and murder myself with. I can't get up there. I have to stay. Hey, you know what's really good? Not standing still to take more damage. God bless. Thank God we got the bio booster. I'm gonna go get some HP, hopefully not explode, and then get down there and help him. If I get the ability booster, like, from standing still, that would be really cool. Is that a ram hammer as well? What's going on down here? Why is there enemies down here? No, we already did the event. 50% recharge rate for each ability melee hits. Back charge. Sure, we can take back charge. That's a good one. If you want to hit it, you can. I don't really know how fast I have to go in this with two people. We're Gucci gang. God, look at that thing go. The big problem that's going to be happening is... Why did I fire that so fast? Like... Where the fuck's REPD, dude? Come over here. I'm sitting here fucking waiting for this thing, and apparently fucking whatever his goddamn name is, Radial, or just like decided not to come or whatever. I don't know what happened, dude. It's kind of a fucking silly thing. Anytime I think of the Canada, I always think of Canada Dry, just naturally. Dude, I don't get out of here. I don't actually want to redo that. I want to see if we can get luck, unless you want to. Sure. I don't think luck would actually matter. Armor charger? I don't care. Sure, armor charger seems good. A traversal tool? Dude, if you want the traversal tool, take it. I'm happy taking it as well. As I see you instantly switched your weapon from the marksman rifle to hammercaster. What a fucking wonderful time. Alright, now we have a proper build going. Ammo? You just want ammo for a... Oh, yeah, sure, why not? I was mostly thinking about the skip there for the equipment terminal, since, I see. Meanwhile, I have a Fire Canada Dry and a Ice Canada Dry, and I'm just going to be firing the Fire Canada Dry. I don't know why I'm calling it the Canada Dry, dude. We'll never fucking know. It really just, it makes me thirsty for one of those. When was the last time that I've had a actual Canada Dry? It seems it's been a fairly long time. We can go this way, and also try and grabbing the camera. Dude, I'm terrified of the barrels, dude. Any barrels, they give me spookiness. I've been down from so many of them. It's much like whenever I see a Hululi Hoarder in like Fungal Bogs or somewhere where it's gonna end badly. Anyway, now that we actually have a build that's proper and all that, it's finally coming together. We can beat the boss now. With maybe some terribleness going on about it. We just need, like, I don't think synergy would be very good here. I think the thing that would be very good is not killing enemies and getting some passive regen from them. I don't know if the passive regen procs while this thing is out, or if it has to be put up, so it's only based on whenever I have it put up. Who knows? Look at Slicer go, dude. He doesn't even need to bring out his freaking weapon for that shit, or excuse me, his sword like I do. He actually has that shit bound to a button. What a fucking time to be alive. Anything actually down there? Oh, he missed the gem. I'll go grab it. Almost missed the most important thing on this level, which probably doesn't even fucking matter. There was this one time where we missed the heavy weapon thing just because it was in the front room and we weren't paying attention. And I think it was we had more edge stalkers or something. I don't remember. It was a shame regardless. Yeah, armor stashes are actually super important in two players because of not being able to take two from a resupply. It's kind of a little bit fucked up, not gonna lie. Going from being able to take every single armor stash to only being able, or excuse me, every single resupply and just filling up fully to only taking one out of it. It's a massive change, to be perfectly honest. But also, you know, you're both are taking resupplies and whatever. The same exact ammo, who knows? Alright. Hopefully, that thing kills it before it spawns any. That's not what I was wanting. Well, ball bags. Is he not taking any damage? Okay, he is. Thank God. Okay, where are we going? God bless, dude! It scared the shit out. Kill him? Like, at least try to? Okay, where is it? It's there. I can grab it. And then he can bring it up there. Or at least I can... Fucking... the REPD is desperately trying to... Is desperately trying to do the thing. Alright, let's see here. Double magazine could be fun. Expanded ammo capacity. +1 burst. I think +1 burst is pretty good. Alright. Let's see what we get. We can just... You want a weapon? God bless. Sure. We can take that. It would be funny. Max ammo, grenade count, I don't care. Yeah, it really did felt distinctly unrandom, dude. Sure, I'll take some double ammo, like who cares? Critical hits or this. I guess I'll just use ability booster. And he can take the critical hits. Like, they're both very good. God bless. I realize why I don't use this weapon. It's because I'm bad with it. Also, he still doesn't have a movement ability. Or, excuse me, a traversal tool. Hey, there's 2 leeches. Radial? He fell?! You fucking fell so you couldn't see the leech. Oh, what a fucking time, dude. You're padding your stats is what you're doing. That was the entire reason. Oh my god. And now I'm going to explode whenever something touches me. What the fuck is happening over there, dude? We have ram hammer as well to do. Bless. Yeah, I'm happy doing ram hammer. I just want some armor and some HP for it. Power efficiency. Oh, sure. Where was the HP? I want the HP. And I also... If you want to start it right now, go right ahead, brother. I need to remember that I have Bastion as well. I just haven't been using Bastion all too much. Maybe that's why I haven't been using Bastion. Maybe the reason being is I like having armor. Oh my god, dude. You know what would be good here? Standing in front of this and seeing if I can get Bastion going. Yeah, let's go. I'm moving forward. Moving forward in life. I'm about to toss all my clusters at something, because it sounds like a fantastic idea. Where the fuck is all the enemies? I think they're all just coming from the other direction, like over there. Sure, I can toss one over there. A question mark about how much enemies are actually here, dude. Dude, get me out of here. Hey, excuse me? I thought he was dead because he didn't nothing happened. Fucking... Oh my god, I fucking got you bait. Just toss it. Just fucking... Just... Let's go, dude. Here, have 2 of these. I'm learning my potential, is what I'm doing. Alright, dude. This shit sucks. Oh, Radial's already over there. Yeah, you can hit the elevator if you want. I need the red sugar right here. That's not a lot of red sugar. That is absolutely not. 50% damage resistance means almost perfectly nothing whenever it really comes down to it, huh? Don't worry, I can if I stand still for half a second, I can get the value out of it and do 1 billion points of damage. Let's go. Look at that. Does it actually, like, proc as soon as you stop moving? I think it does. What the fuck hit me? I don't even know what hit. Oh, it's Scorchers are above us. That's what hit me. Getting value out of out of Bastion. Maybe I should have taken Bastion. It's not very good. %50 damage resist is certainly sure. I don't think I've ever seen that one. As soon as I saw that the Hammercaster had burst fire on it, I immediately looked at it. It's like, why the fuck is that an upgrade, dude? It already seems like the Hammercaster is not a very accurate weapon, and adding burst fire to it just does things, man. Yeah, you know what? I understand, dude. I saw Bastion was available and I saw dollar signs. You can see how well that's working out for me. 50% damage resistance? Fuck that. Still get absolutely one shot from whatever the hell touches you. Maybe Bastion's damage resistance is bugged. Does it give damage resistance? Yeah, it gives 50%. Maybe it's just Hazard 4. I'm just not used to the Hazard 4 damage, or, excuse me, Depth 4 damage, or whatever the hell. Maybe that's it. I'm in hell. The damage certainly works. Yeah, Death Torrent, very good. Death Torrent is very good. There's the data terminal in the other room. I'm gonna go grab that real quick. It's in the elevator room. So he will sit there trying to grab... Dude, I'm scared of the artifact, not going to lie, because we can't... There's no skip option for the artifact. It's gonna be something else. CX97. There you go. Alright, data terminal's done. You can see what's happening on the map. Actually, is the workbench in here? No, the workbench is not in here. And this is the last mission or set of missions that I'm doing. It's been fun. I highly enjoy Rogue Core. Rogue Core is definitely a game I can deep dive into a little bit, especially with some of the stuff that you can do. Absolutely blasted, dude. I want to grab that camera, but I don't think I can. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Oh my god, the man took fall damage for it. What a Chad. Absolutely goated with the sauce. I'm gonna get grabbed by a leech. Goodbye. This is why you don't put your push talk on your mouse. Fucking so stupid. Yeah, my push talk is the front button for my mouse, and it makes it so awkward to, like, click at the same time. Like, if it was the back button, I could absolutely... Blaming my equipment, dude. Blaming my equipment. What the... Dude, give me it. I don't want to... Where the fuck are we going? Forgetting you have drills every single time. Hey, it's the Vault event. Honestly, I think I really like the event. Where the... Oh, hello. I killed the boomtick spawner. There's still boot. Well, never mind. All right, the Falcon's too OP. Are you fucking all right? Hey, look. Do you see dollar signs when you see that warthog? Do I take the warthog? Or, you know what? Fine. Dealing melee damage awards. Holy god. Take that, dude. Enjoy never dying again. You bastard. Dude, I wish it still worked whenever, I wish the cooldown reduction stuff still worked whenever your ability was off. Cooldown or active. There you go. Holy. Yeah, you can start it. I'm happy with that. I think I have gotten my abilities to be perfectly fine now. Ow. Yeah, you know what? This Warthog is absolutely goated with the sauce, as it's one-shotting anything I am fucking looking at. Where am I going now? Am I going up here? What's happening? No. I'm being called, apparently. Oh, Lord. Hello. Okay. I don't think so. I mean, like, what's food, but, like, besides that, I don't know. Oh, yeah, we grabbed pizza, that's right. Okay, well, I'll see you later. Love you too. Goodbye. Okay, well, that was the relationship. Apparently, they've been let go early, so we need to get this shit done real soon. Do I take do you want flux conduit or no? Okay. I'm very happy taking flux conduit because I seem to be always at low HP regardless of whatever's happening. And you know what? We both have drills. We are both gaming, dude. Okay, that was entirely it. Dude, he's just leaving a stink trail behind him. I am 10% slower. I kind of forgot about that because I have double ammo or whatever the hell. Not that it really mattered so far, the fact that I have low ammo. Or excuse me, not low ammo, the low movement speed, or high ammo, or whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna get this armor real quick, because that might... I'm gonna grab both of this armor, because I know I'm about to, like, take 50 million points of damage. Okay, where do I need to go? Because I'm not, like... Don't worry, I'm in the zone, too, everybody. Hello. So stupid. Oh my god. Hey, I actually took damage at a reasonable rate now, instead of, you know, all of my HP all at once. This feels illegal to be able to do, is just sit here and, like, yeah, sure, I'll toss one, let's go. This really does feel illegal, just being able to sit here and shock core spawn till like the cows come home, dude. Like, actually, what the fuck's going on? Here, like, take fucking, like, take all of them. I don't care. So fucking stupid. That's so weird. I'm gonna have to report that as a bug. Like, that didn't get a risk vector. Why didn't it get a risk vector? That's crazy to me. Also, I can't believe that the time that I stream, the relationship has gets let off early, which is fucking wild. I guess I'll go fuck myself. So, Radial, do you feel the sweet surrender nerf yet? Because I can definitely feel it. I'm in danger. Oh my god. Chain lightning or the back charge? I think it's just chain lightning right now. That gives me a lot more. I've gotten a few of them. I think I've picked it up like 3 times. It's definitely still very, very good. Like, I still think it is definitely a pick if you see it, and there's nothing, like, of a higher rarity of it. Sure. Sympathy? Yeah, sure. I am very happy with taking that. I have now 8 of them. I don't know what it does. I think it makes things take damage together or whatever. You can put a gun against my head and I'll never know. There is a bunch of boom ticks coming. Is that it? There's also another leech. There is a thing out there. I'm gonna grab from this resupply too, because there's no reason not to grab from this resupply since I have double ammo. So, and I need to refill some of my guns. God, that does so much damage for no apparent reason. There's the workbench. The workbench is over there. Where is the thing? Can I see it anywhere? Because you can't see the workbench thing before you even scan it. I think it's up there by that red sugar. Never mind. Well, I was looking in the right direction for it. I was just in the wrong every single time. Recoil control, reload, ammo carried, or faster use of all of my bullets. Faster use of all of my bullets sounds very good. The terrain thing is also up there, not that it really matters. Ice Scorcher. You want to die? Surprisingly, no. The range of the electrocution is so insane. Like, genuinely, absolutely insane. I kind of wish that there was more artifacts that had an actual negative, instead of just entirely positive. If you want to hit it, go right ahead. But I wish there was more things that were negative, that had more powerful benefits than like, oh, just 50% more HP, or, you know, whatever the heck it is. That was 1,000 damage. That was quite a lot of damage. Are we going to get a resupply? God. Absolutely murked in his own bedroom, dude. The fucking cave leech and the, whatever the hell it was. Pardon me, dude. Wait, you could just... That's so silly that I could just do that and just get so many different kills. Like, stand still during it and just absolutely cook them alive. That is kind of hilarious. What is it? It's Ramrock? Okay. I'm just trying to get this fucking camera, dude. Dude, I'm just trying to get this camera. Don't worry, it's flux capacitor stonks, it's fine. Horrifying? You know what? Take one of these. Take a second one of those. I don't know if he's doing the spin attack. I think he is doing the spin attack, and that's why I'm terrified of it. Okay. It's fine. I can just do 1 billion points of damage to him, regardless of anything. Goodbye? So fucking stupid. Ow! It fucking hurt, dude. All right. I need to get this. Give me camera. Oh my god. E, please. I gotcha. Did I? Yeah, there you go. Just before I went down. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. Should I report that as a bug or not? Because that is how the game... I don't know. That's fucking weird. Oh well. I was trying to get that camera caused us to lose. I don't know, man. Felt weird. Well, that was certainly something. Oh well. Well, that was the last mission that I was doing for the stream. Oh well. I had some fun. Yeah, it really should cancel it because you were up. It should make sure to double check or something. I don't know. I'll put a feedback discussion about it. I don't know what I'll do. Who knows? Anyway, Radial, that was the last mission that I was going to be doing. You try to have a wonderful night, and hope you have some better games than that one, because that was something else. Jumble do be happening.